To further his unmatched legacy of the only man to hold championships in the NCAA, WWE, IWGP in Japan, and the UFC.
Brock Lesnar still enters every match as the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, I would never predict a Lesnar loss, Saxton, because you can enter Suplex City, but you will never come out the same.
Brock Lesnar is looking to fly. Bang! What a stomp. Good grief.
Putting it all on the line.
You know, guys, it's not uncommon for superstars to practice a little hyperbole when it comes to nicknames. For example, King Kong Bundy isn't really a walking condominium, but when it comes to Braun Strowman, there is no more fitting moniker than the monster among men.
So it's kind of like when they call you JR Jr., right?
I've never heard that one.
The champ's on the defensive now.
Hey, many see him as one of the greatest champions of this era. Tonight is his chance to prove it.
Braun Strowman truly is a monster among men, as Byron pointed out. Even on the rare occasion he's outsized, I'd say it's Strowman's physical ferocity that makes him truly unstoppable.
I couldn't agree more, Cole. Just go back and look at what Strowman was able to do against the taller Big Show. I mean, at one point, Strowman threw Show right through a steel cage.
What's wrong?
Superman punch! Good night! He's in control now.
Unfortunately, Corey, I can tell you firsthand that Brock Lesnar is among the most unpredictable superstars on the roster today. You just never know when he's going to snap.
When you say firsthand, Cole, I assume you're referring to one of the greatest moments in Raw history. Oh, nasty impact.
There it is.
This is exactly what Roman Reigns needed.
All the momentum on the side of Reigns. Not for nothing, Corey, but you describing Lesnar's 2015 attack on Michael as one of the greatest Raw moments is a little disrespectful.
No, it's not, because you took over play-by-play, and at the end of that, I sounded like Gordon Soley.
Yeah, and if you think that's disrespectful, Saxton, just wait till you hear how I describe it when Lesnar finally comes over here and destroys you.
Don't wish that upon me. Whoa, Strowman dodged that one.
What does Braun Strowman need to do now to remain a factor in this match?
As you may remember, Kurt Angle actually fired Braun Strowman back in January of 2018. And guys, I can't help but wonder how different the WWE landscape would be if that firing actually stuck.
Whoa, Strowman dodged that one. Look at that tremendous ring presence.
Very impressive.
On the topic of Strowman's temporary firing, I could think of more than a few superstars who wished it stuck. Kane and The Bar immediately come to mind, considering what he did to them at the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, respectively.
I don't disagree, Saxton, but let's be honest. The true highlight from Strowman's firing was when he launched Michael Cole off the Raw stage like a lawn dart.
That was kind of funny.
Shut up.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Of course, we all recognize Braun Strowman as a legitimate main eventer, but remember, guys, it wasn't that long ago that he was considered the black sheep of the Wyatt family. Best not to get in a taunting match with Reigns, because you'll lose.
As Byron was saying, Braun Strowman absolutely took orders from Bray Wyatt at one point. But that all changed following the 2016 WWE Draft, when Strowman broke out on his own and proved that he was indeed a monster among men.
And he did that, Cole. The monster among men picks his opponent up. Oh, my gosh, from what heights?
Oh, it's over. Inverted suplex.
That hurt.
Bray Wyatt and his sister Abigail are from a world of darkness, despair, and pain. And today, this man leads his followers in finding a purpose to a higher truth. Bray Wyatt will give someone the choice to follow him or suffer unspeakable human anguish.
Irish
Irish whip.
Braun Strowman is taking a beating, and he could be out at any moment now.
I think the only person who knows where Bray Wyatt came from is Bray Wyatt himself. One of the most frightening things about the dark, dreary swamps that Bray emerged from is no one knows who or what else is. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Big slam. Oh, hellacious power slam. Can he finish him off here?
Brock Lesnar is in a real bad spot here. Wyatt kicking some serious tail here.
You want to talk about a finishing move that puts your lights out? Just look at when Bray Wyatt drops an opponent with Sister Abigail.
Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
All right. We've seen so many superstars fall from the power of Bray Wyatt and from the devastation that occurs at his hands by the way of Sister Abigail.
When we talk about the fear and the horror that's created by Bray Wyatt, so much of that can be attributed to the power of Sister Abigail. The maneuver is a chilling fate to all who try to stop the self-professed Eater of Worlds.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage. Roman Reigns can be a little over the top sometimes, but it definitely works for him.
Scoop slam.
And now,
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
uh-oh, we know what Reigns is looking to do here.
High risk. Roman Reigns is going high risk. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Irish whip. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Down to the floor.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the Beast.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Check him out here.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
Here are your winners and the new WCW World Tag Team Champions, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
that's it for this tag team match, and what a thrilling match it was.
What we just saw there was a doctorate class in tag team competition. They just took the game to a whole other level.
And guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a rematch right here on Main Event.